Gap assessment is a term that you often see in business. I like to use it sometimes in my classroom. A gap assessment, or in industry terms, gap analysis, is a technique business leaders use to determine the steps needed to move from a current state to a desired state. So a gap analysis include the following steps: listing characteristics of your present situation. My present situation at 2013 was that I was homeless, didn't have a job, no money saved. So then I said to myself, I'm going to set a 7-year plan to change my economic state. I was going to get out of one economic state, which I was just below poverty line, right? Because if you don't have a job, you are, just below poverty line. And my goal is to change my economic state to get above poverty line and into stability. Now, I didn't know that I was going to create these rebound relationship series and write the books until 2014. But I sat down and said, I need to develop a plan, because my current state is a state of unsoundness, that I am unsound financially. And being unsound financially affects you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and in other areas as well. So list characteristics of your present situation, your attributes, your competencies, your performance. List characteristics needed to achieve a future situation, what you should be. At a certain age, you should be progressing. You are no longer in your 20s. So when I was in my 30s and I was struggling and I lost my job and everything, I was regressing. So that meant I needed to determine what I should be. What my should be was I needed to get a stable job, get a place to live, stay in that place, don't move out, no setbacks, no more setbacks, and plan from there. And that's what I exactly did. Highlight the gaps that exist and that need to be filled. So for me, financial unsoundness was a gap. So that means I said in the previous audios that I needed to pursue financial wellness. So that means if I needed to pursue financial wellness, and I'm using the term wellness, then that means I am ill somewhere. I'm not well. And I was unwell, or I was ill in finances. And I have a whole long history of jumping over finances, procrastinating, using zeal, right, to get whatever I wanted, using hastiness, and still ended up being set back. So a gap assessment or gap analysis, it is the difference between what is and what should be.